It's $10,000 and do this. That is where your new career starts. I am going to be very choppy because, to be honest, I did not realize that I was not one of the keynote speakers. So I have to annotate and abbreviate what I have here. No, I can't. We will finish. We'll be here. Not we. You will leave and I will be here. But the long and short of all of that is that many of our males feel left out of the society. They exist on the fringes, and as Brother Ryan said, there is nobody to rescue them out there. In fact, many of the young men don't feel like being rescued. I was driving one day up to Stony Hill, and there was a bus across the road, and I had to divert to the left. And when I started driving up, my wife and I, we were together. A woman passed me and said, "No, go up there, they will rob people." But at that time, I was too far. So I kept driving, and as I reached up, a young man stepped out of the bush. I'm sure there were others. And so, "We are collecting money, we are collecting money." So what do I collect money for? So, "Well, I must change the government." I said, "Well, maybe the government changed, but what does that have to do? Look at you and look at my color. You feel so because you're a young man and you have all the power in the world. And you feel it's right to try to hold me up in this bush here." We said, "Nonsense without going, man. Nonsense." I said, all right, you can go on." So it released me, and I drove on my way. This is a sign of a disempowered young man. He is disempowered because the next person might not get it, and he's going to end up in some very serious way. Another thing again, and I'm coming down quickly with this. Our household, our parents sometimes cause the disempowerment. And let me give you an example. I will not call the school's name because you won't know. But there was a little boy. Some of the, I have to be careful now, past students went to call upon he was not in school for a while. So they went to look for him. And when he came to the door, he had a towel. He was naked, but he had a towel wrapped from below his navel, right up to his chest. Where do you think him get that from? Why would a boy wrap with a towel from below his knee up to his chest? Who do you think taught him? His mother. His mother, but I don't think she taught him, But you learn by what? Example.
Yes.
She never tell him, say, "Boy, why me wrap up yourself because me know all about this in my breast?" That him not have nothing behind. But he was wrapped up all the way. The home can be a source of disempowerment. When the males get disempowered, we become what Dr. Not Irons, the other brother there at Bellevue, said Jamaica is a vagocentric society. What does that mean? That everything revolves around the vagina. Vagocentric. New word. So guess what? When a man who is disempowered loses his woman to another man, he feels that his life is at an end.
Me no feel so.
And nobody going to get my fancy. So, guess what? Him killed the woman. When I was a little boy and he had murder. You know what where murders came from? A man leave and go for work. And when him come back, he hears another man around the shore. All he does is to kill the woman, find a rope, and hang himself. That was the kind of violence we had. People never, as a boy, we never had people killing each other. It was domestic violence. It was then that we really could sleep with our windows and doors open. Our little house had a board door at the back and it's just a little latch. So you come in here and latch it and you go on your bed. You don't do that, no, please. We have a disempowered set of the population and we are going to read the whirlwind unless we have more committed people like Ms. Harris and the other members here to help to strike a blow and make a difference. Our men need to understand too that part of the change must begin with themselves. They have to ask themselves, what is it that I want to do? Where do I want my life to go? Don't just depend on people to fix you. You must also want to fix yourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Augustus. Give him a bigger round of applause, people. Thank you very much. At this time, we're going to be getting some more entertainment. So let's invite at this time, this singer, this entertainer, has been doing entertainment for 7 years. He just told me that he did this since 7th grade. And today is going to be rocking the place for all of us today. So let's make welcome Astra Dan as he come and entertain us at this time. Astra Dan, the floor is yours.
Big up everybody in our crowd, you know. I made them call Astra Dan from Portland. So the rhythm gonna play sometimes. Rhythm and blues, them say. Yeah, I hear man. Watch out. I just being in hard man, feel like every day. Happy all if me celebrate artist mash up, dog it crack up. Yeah, I just being in hard man, feel like every day. Can't feel happy all if me celebrate artist mash up, dog it crack up. Sanjay me I tell us I'm depressed. I live life like me nah no regret. Pain all years ago did the hard when man I did take over them knife in people no right it. Set down where you feed them with them bite it. Them ways come like tile different. Them kill them friends for the latest trend. Now watch fakeness, everything about like movie. To the people who say me not reach or know me I drive round them and say me a hype when them there. When me used to choose it, I just feel in heart man feel like every day. Can't feel happy all if we celebrate artists mash up, dog it crack up. Tell us I'm depressed. I live life like me nah no regret. Pain all years ago did the hard when man I did take over. Them knife in people no right it. Yeah, watch out. Me give them me all but you never enough. Me see man tell me out there I'm a brother you know. Me just go and hold the feel now and the pressure you know. Pull up that. Me give them all that. Yeah. But now I go to the man now, I just talk the truth. Yeah. I can't trust nobody. Watch out. I can't trust nobody. Heart full of pain, can't love nobody. Every time I try for love, I get hurt. So me stop on love like it a chalice. Me no trust girl. Me trust God, so me realize them girl are wicked, yeah man. Me no trust girl. Me trust God, so me realize them girl are wicked, yeah man. Watch out. My heart right off like notes. Love again, me don't feel no more, but me feel special. Me feel paranoid, so me can't trust no girl on the earth. Yeah, my girl don't laugh on no joke. Sorry, some I met some girl, I know. Yeah, man. Sorry, some momentum, yeah. We can't trust nobody. Heart full of pain, can't love nobody. Every time we try to love, I get hurt. So me stop on love like it actually. We don't trust girl. We trust God, so we realize them. Girl, I will give you a one, yeah. We don't trust girl. We trust God, so we realize them. Girl, yeah, man. My name is just a shopkeeper. My chest full of pain like a goalkeeper. My heart pump blood, you don't carry feelings. Tired of the heart broke, tired of the cheating. Me can't love nobody, my heart. Me I tell you can't love nobody. Be a big girl, me I tell you say I'm sorry. My heart can't love nobody. Me can't trust nobody. Heart full of pain, can't love nobody. Every time I try to love, I get hurt. So me stop on love like it's a challenge. Yeah, big up everybody in that crowd, you know. One love.
Alright, let's big up Astra John. Let's show him some more love. Astra Dan. Let's show him some more love. Alright, so this time we're going to be inviting to the podium our council caretaker for Port Antonio, Mr. Rodney, as he brings greetings to you at this time.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. I must lift my hat off to Sharon Harris for organizing this movement. For this to be coming from a female standpoint, saying male empowerment movement. We must give a round of applause for that. Male empowerment. What is empowerment? It's basically giving somebody the authority or the power to do something. We should empower our males, and this starts in the home. One of the biggest problems we have is to blame society for everything. Now, I've been exposed to society, and I didn't turn out that bad. There are a lot of persons who experience the same society, and they turn out good. We blame our music. We blame our culture. I have been to other countries, and they have things that are not so good in their culture. They have things that is diminishing the youths just the same, the music just the same. But as I said before, it starts in the home. After graduating primary school, my father bought me an hammer and a chisel. As a boy, you graduated and with top passes in GSAT. My gift was a hammer and a chisel. Now, he told me that if I should fail on the education path, then I would have a skill to rely on or to turn to. Today, I can tile, I can do electrical work, I can do plumbing work. And those of you who know me, they used to call me Remo. I was once a selector. I was a disc jockey, play at many different parties all over Jamaica. And I'm now in the classroom, right? I'm in the classroom now, attacking it from a different standpoint. Now, if it wasn't for my father, I have friends who smoke weed, drink rum, do all the bad things. And my father taught me that you have to stay on this path, not because I want to stay on this path, but because it will be better for you in the future. So, the males who are here and have children, I want you to take charge in your child's life. Now, the mothers who are here and are listening, you need to motivate your sons and your daughters just the same. It's equal, right? Everybody talks about female empowerment. Stop abusing females. Males get abused too. Yes? Now, men don't normally wear their arms on their shoulder or their hands. Sometimes all they need is some word of encouragement, right? Somebody to uplift them, telling them that yes, you can do it. Now, Adults, don't feel as if it's too late to empower yourselves. I'm talking to the adult males now. It's not too late.
Yes.
You can still make something of your life. Learn to do something. Any special talent that you have, you can explore it. Right? Back to the mothers again. Because this part of it is important. I'm asking you not to keep the fathers out of their children's lives. Don't matter the difference that you have with them. Children need their fathers. And as Mr. Taxter said earlier, with the boy wrapping up with the towel, I saw something like that just last week. The boy had the towel wrapped up. Somebody in my family wasn't going with the father. And it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I started to tell him, no, that's not how you wrap up, you have nothing to hide. They need their fathers in their lives. So I'm just asking the mothers who are here, who have children, grandmothers, allow the fathers to be a part of your children's lives. And I didn't have a message, I'm just telling you my experience, my life story. All right, so males need empowerment too. Give them a word of encouragement and tell them that they can do it. All right?
Talk to the stepmother them too.
All right, thank you very much, Councilor Caretaker for Port Antonio, Mr. Rodney. Give him a bigger round of applause. All right, so at this time, before we go to another entertainment item, we're going to be inviting Dexter Rowland, who is the councillor for Port Antonio. Give him a big round of applause as he comes at this time to greet you.
Thank you. Mr. Ryan Bailey has done the necessary protocol, so introduction. So just say good evening, everyone. Today is a really great day in Portland for Miss Tao Harris to really launch a program like this is mind-boggling. The youth, you know, when you walk on the streets in Port Antonio, speaking to the youth every day, you find a set of youth that are extremely intelligent and just need to be led in the right path. And then I have to agree with Mr. Bailey again that proper parenting is going to play a vital role in launching youth and success. Empowerment doesn't necessarily mean give you power over the other gender, female gender, or power over the other youth, but it means giving power over in your life, assisting you to help others to reach their goals. And I think we have to focus a lot on parenting. And again, I'm going to give you an example. Right here in Portland, I remember a family of 5 coming from extreme poor parents. Farmer was a small farmer. The mother was an higgler and also a helper. But they play a pivotal role in their children's lives, guiding their child. I remember one child some years ago coming second in the world in an accounting exam, and then going on to be among the first group of civil engineers to be trained in Jamaica. I remember another same family, a male youth coming from that family to be among the first black education officer in Jamaica. Because before that, he was only white education officer, coming from extremely poor parents. Then right here in Norwich district I was born, what do we have? Again, coming from poor parents, but we have the only world heavyweight boxing champion that Jamaica has produced. So what I'm saying that we as youth in Portland, what we need is the encouragement and the guidance coming from, I think, parenting is going to play a very important role in this.
Vital.
And if we can get these youths, get this message to the parents, I think that Portland and Jamaica can rise to become the greatest country in the world. Because just talking to the youth, you find this deep intelligence that they have and how they live together. So the schools have to focus on the youth from the basic level, give them the proper guidance, and then as they grow older, school to become parents, I think proper parents. So you can deliver to each, they can deliver to each other when you have children. So again, once again, I would like to thank this earth. It's a good launching pad, and I think that this will change the face of Portland. It's just all of us have to come on board and put everything into it. The youths have to come on board, parents have to come on board, everyone. And I think that Portland can reach the heights that it's supposed to reach. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Dexter Rowland. So before we go to the entertainment, we're going to be having all the speakers come and just give their speech, and then we'll get some entertainment after. We're going to invite the person who is in charge of the Heart Trust NT for Portland. Now this person is a very humble and very beautiful lady. Let's welcome at this time Miss Ellis. And she bring greetings, and you notice she's a female, and she's gonna bring greetings, and she's gonna talk about male empowerment and how it relates to Heart Trust NTA. Let's give her a bigger round of applause as she comes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Big up to all the men in the audience.
Big up.
Okay. And well, all right. Okay, so I'm Donnell Ellis. I'm the Portland Parish Manager for the Heart Trust NTA. And I'm proud to be here today because guess what? When I hear the speakers talking about Pandikana and the young ones in Pandikana, you know where to go, right? Heart Trust. Have skills for all the boys that are on the corner, all the males that are on the corner. Find yourself at the location of KFC Plaza because we don't reject no meal. Right? So I am telling you today, to be a part of the Heart Trust, you get a skill, and also we have the
Illmatic Records, you don't know.
high school diploma program.
The founder
where
with
if
there,
you
you know
feel
what
that
I mean?
you're
Yeah. Me, I think
primary school,
Yeah.
you're not ready.
I'm a partner this in everything, crime and everything. Glad to see them artists.
17 to any age
This
group.
party I perform.
So
Right,
no
that's someone
one
Neville
will
Antonio
when you left out
Okay.
in Portland to say that you cannot achieve.
Okay,
Males, I am empowering
Toto,
you
I think
today.
while they're still
Be a
Toto
part
said
of
that.
something that can bring forth fruits.
Want to get some food for them.
Because when you become
Push
more
out
like
all
me, you
of
can't go again, you know.
Them people-
So just
Oh, I have a
like
food,
right now
alright.
to be a part of something in your youthful
You
days.
can do that for me, just tell her, say,
I can
Yeah.
recall
For sure.
I have two
I
males.
get that.
One 10 and one nearly 30. I know I look young, I know. But I didn't have them in my team side up. But I can tell
You
you
gonna talk to
that
her?
I had one that used to go to teach
No,
me.
I'm saying I talk to Toto
And when you leave teaching this, they want a peer prospect. And when you leave peer prospect, you take a nice seat.
No, boy, Charlie out there, no. Pull it up and pull it out. Look where them a do to, man.
Be
the drop in a like and subscribe, you know.
So I
Stay in my place.
spoke to him about the way to go, and guess what? 2 months before his 20th birthday, his University of Technology called him because he know the mother that him have not going to allow him to sit in that house at age 20 and me still providing food. So parents, don't sit with them and say they cannot do it. They can do it. Because if they have the ambition, if you say to them, this is how we need to go, they will do it. I am encouraging parents out here, don't say that the males cannot do what they want to do. They can do it. Just like how they leave to go on the street with their friends, they can leave to learn a skill. They can learn to read and write because numeracy and literacy is offered at the Ramtola location. If you want to learn a skill, there's a Buff Bay VTC. If you leave with high school with job training, you have job placement opportunity, so you can go and get something. Don't be left behind, males. I'm empowering you today to be a part of something, and the Heart Trust is awaiting all the applicants that we can possibly get.
Portland.
Yes, I am telling you also that Mr. Bailey, I listen to Mr. Bailey, you know, and when Mr. Bailey ready on himself, he went the jail part of it. We don't like to hear the jail part. So I am asking the young men that are in the audience and the parents, the fathers. I hear Mr. Roland say the father, Mr. Roland, what's his name again? Mr. Rodney, that the fathers must be a part of you must allow the fathers to be a part of your lives. But guess what? Even if the father is not there, you can empower your children to be motivated to do something that will not just govern their lives, but will make Jamaica a better place. So I am giving you these few words because the rain is coming, and I realize that there's a symptom going out that I don't really want to catch. So I'm going to leave you with these few words, that heart is a skill, training, and skill is power. So I'm imploring you all to be a part of the Heart Trust NST. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Ellis. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to be inviting to bring greetings at this time our youth mayor. You would have heard his introduction, so at this time he will come and bring greetings to you.
I'm going to end the live. Rain, so I'm going to end the live.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, due to weather conditions, it seems I have to be looking in two directions, to the camera and to those who I am speaking to. But I want to say it is a pleasure to be here today as a young person, as a young male, speaking at a function like this. When I got the invitation to make an address, there were a lot of things that came to mind, and I wondered how I could fit it all in the time frame that I was given. But I just want to make mention of two things. One, I want to make mention of how our males are marginalized within our education sector. And then possibly to touch on another area of which I'm very much passionate about. But within our education sector, when we reach, for example, grade 11 or possibly grade 10, that is where students pick the particular subjects they want to engage in. And we realize that many times we find the females being more...
I'm going to stop the live.
And I thank you.
I'm going to stop the live.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Give him another big round of applause to hear young men speak.